Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing nothing. No moon, no glow, just black. Why? Because the moon has turned into a gigantic ball of pure electrons, which sounds cool, until you realize it's basically the universe's most dangerous antisocial bubble. Alright, picture this. Overnight, the moon isn't made of rock and dust anymore. It's made of only electrons. No protons, no neutrons, just endless negatively charged particles packed together in a moon-sized blob. That means about a septillion trillion electrons, a number so big it's basically screaming, "Please don't calculate me!" But here's the problem. Electrons hate each other. They all carry the same negative charge, and in physics, like charges repel hard. So step one of this cosmic nightmare is understanding that the moon, as we know it, wouldn't just sit there politely. It would explode outward faster than I can finish this sentence. At first, you might think, cool, the moon becomes a glowing ball of electric energy. Nope. It would actually vanish in a flash of violence even Hollywood would call unrealistic. See, electrons repel each other through what's called the Coulomb force, basically the electromagnetic equivalent of saying, "Don't touch me." The moon, which normally holds together thanks to gravity, would now be dominated by this repulsion. Gravity says, "Come closer." Electrons shout back, "No way, get lost." And the electrons win by a ridiculous margin. The repulsive force between just two electrons is 10 superscript 3 times stronger than the gravitational pull between them. So for a whole moon of electrons? That's like comparing a marshmallow to a hydrogen bomb. Instantly, the moon-sized clump of electrons would blast apart. Every single electron would shoot away from every other one at nearly the speed of light. It would be the fastest, brightest, weirdest disaster in cosmic history. So what would Earth see? For a few microseconds, the sky would light up with a terrifying flash of electromagnetic radiation. It wouldn't be pretty moonlight. It would be a hard gamma burst strong enough to ruin everyone's Wi-Fi forever, and probably everything else. Then, the electrons shoot outward like an expanding shell of charged plasma. As they reach Earth, our planet's magnetic field would go absolutely bananas. The radiation storm would fry satellites, melt circuits, and turn the ozone layer into a sad memory. And remember, electrons don't like being isolated in space. They'd start hunting for positive charges, protons, anywhere they could find them. That means Earth's atmosphere, your phone, your cat, you. Everything has protons. Suddenly, your moon-sized electron cloud wants to reunite with positive matter like it's the ultimate long-distance relationship gone wrong. But it wouldn't last long. As soon as electrons find protons, they join forces, release energy, and make neutral hydrogen atoms. So the enormous electron explosion would eventually cool into a very thin, diffuse gas. The moon would be gone, replaced by a faint bubble of hydrogen spreading through space. Congratulations, you just turned the moon into a cosmic puff of nothing. Here's the mind-blowing part. All that energy from the electrons pushing away from each other is so huge that it actually dwarfs the energy of the sun. If you converted even a tiny fraction of that electric potential into light and heat, it would outshine the entire solar system for a moment. Yep. The moon could briefly become brighter than the sun before disintegrating out of existence. The ultimate. Blink and it's gone. Celestial event. In under a second, Earth would lose its night light, scramble all its electronics, and probably get a global tan no one asked for. So what have we learned? The moon made of electrons would be the most unstable thing imaginable. Gravity wouldn't hold it, matter itself wouldn't want it. It wouldn't orbit Earth, it would obliterate itself faster than you could say. Static shock. It's a perfect reminder that balance, between positive and negative, attraction and repulsion, is the reason matter even exists. Without that balance, the universe would just fly apart. So next time you look up at the calm, steady moon, take a second to appreciate that it isn't a huge ball of angry electrons trying to murder the planet. If you enjoyed this electrifying trip through cosmic chaos, hit the like button before it repels you. And subscribe for more strange but possible science adventures. Drop your own "what if" In the comments, the weirder, the better. Who knows, maybe next time we'll explode something else in the name of knowledge.